Welcome to Key Tech. Please describe this channel if you are interested in today's video. Since can China's status as the world's factory really be replaced? This issue has been arousing discussion from the outside world. Especially in recent years, many factories have moved to countries such as India, Mexico, and Vietnam, causing people to worry about China's market position. Indian media even claimed that Made in India can completely replace Made in China. However, India's business environment is not only a matter of civilized penalties for foreign companies, but also involves many uncertain factors. For example, India's policies are not stable enough and may be adjusted at any time, causing problems for companies' investment decisions. India's power supply is unstable and frequent power outages cause problems to companies' production and operations. India's infrastructure construction lags behind. Traffic congestion, poor communication, and other problems have also brought difficulties to the normal operation of enterprises. All these problems make India's business environment unsatisfactory and make it difficult for companies to operate in the Indian market. Therefore, the American media believes that the Chinese market has become anxious and is trying to consolidate its dominant position in the global market by moving factories to inland areas on a large scale. However, China cannot ignore external competition for the Chinese market. At present, China faces many potential competitors, and the United States and its allies are trying to persuade companies to abandon their supply chains in China and find alternatives through various incentives. These external factors have had a certain impact on China. In order to avoid being replaced in the future and reduce the impact of shocks, China needs to formulate corresponding plans, such as moving factories to inland areas, to continue to maintain its competitive advantage. Therefore, it is not entirely wrong for the US media to say that China is anxious. But the American media also knows that although they are now accelerating the pace of replacing China's supply chain, countries such as the United States, Europe and Japan still cannot give up their dependence on China's supply chain. Hansen, an economist at Harvard University, said that in the foreseeable future, China will become a major player in global manufacturing. Due to China's huge production capacity, the United States, Europe, Japan and other countries will still need to rely on China's supply chain for a long time. This is not an exaggeration. CEIC survey data shows that as of August this year, the export volume of 15 provinces in central and western China reached $630 billion, far exceeding that of countries such as India, Mexico and Vietnam. This shows that, against the backdrop of large-scale relocation of factories, exports from China's inland regions are still growing faster than those expected to replace China's market position. In addition, the manufacturing centers established in China's coastal areas remain the main base for global manufacturing, which means that China's manufacturing scale is still expanding. In addition to dependence, the quality of China's manufacturing industry is also a key factor that cannot be ignored. Not long ago, when the quality of Apple products was questioned, workers in India admitted that if they could get the same salary as Chinese workers, they could produce products of the same high quality. In other words, the quality of products made in India is far inferior to those made in China. Some people may worry that China has lost its advantage of low labor costs and is unable to reduce overall costs, resulting in manufacturing capacity being replaced by outsiders. However, from a personal perspective, China has always been in a leading position in many product manufacturing fields. Sufficient order volume can completely reduce overall costs and continue to maintain a price advantage in the market when wages are generally rising. Whether in terms of price, quality or scale, countries such as Vietnam, Mexico, and India are facing huge challenges if they want to replace China's supply chain. For them, it is almost impossible to shake China's market position in a short period of time. Therefore, the US media's anxiety about China cannot be fully justified. In general, China's status as the world's factory cannot be ignored, but China cannot be taken lightly. The competitive pressure from the outside world is indeed increasing, and many factories are considering relocating to other countries. However, China has huge manufacturing scale, high-quality manufacturing capabilities, and competitiveness. China's market position can be consolidated, but it also requires China's continuous efforts to introduce policies and reforms that meet the needs of the times. At the same time, China cannot just rely on its low-cost advantage, but must continue to improve product quality and technological innovation capabilities to meet consumer demand. In addition, China should also actively develop the manufacturing industry in inland areas to enhance its competitiveness. Through these measures, China can maintain its competitive advantage in the ever-changing global market and maintain China's status as the world's factory. In this process, governments, enterprises and individuals must play an active role. The government should strengthen support for the manufacturing industry and provide a better policy environment and development opportunities. Enterprises must strengthen R&D and innovation to improve product quality and competitiveness. Individuals should continuously improve their own quality and skills and contribute to the development of the manufacturing industry. To sum up, China's status as the world's factory has not been replaced, but China must be wary of the pressure of external competition. Only by continuously improving our own strength and taking effective measures to maintain our advantages can we maintain our leading position in the global market. Let China work together to contribute to the future development of China's manufacturing industry.